What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the latest Liverpool transfer news. And in this video we will talk about Timo Werner and his potential transfer to Liverpool. He has been handed an ultimatum by the Leipzig CEO saying either sign a new deal or leave. And also we will talk about Ryan Sessegnon, who admitted that he was a Liverpool fan growing up and he idolized Steven Gerrard. But my main question for you guys is, who do you think Liverpool should sign? Who do you want Liverpool to sign in the January transfer window? So for Liverpool to win the title, which transfer, which signing would give us the best chance? I would love to see somebody like Timo Werner signed by the club, or Nabil Fekir, or somebody who can add another 5 to 10 goals to Liverpool's season in the second part of the season. But also I would be in favor of signing Ryan Sessegnon, because I think we need another left back. Robertson is brilliant, but with his backup Moreno looking to leave the club, I think we need another left back, and Ryan Sessegnon could be the next big, huge talent coming out of English football. So I really hope that we sign either of them or even both of them. But first, let's talk about this news that the Leipzig CEO Oliver Mintzlaff has told Timo Werner that unless he agrees to a contract extension, then he will be sold this January or in the summer. I'm really hoping that Liverpool are in for him. I think we are genuinely interested. Why would we send scouts to Leipzig games for 2 years now? Not just to watch Naby Keita, but we watched Timo Werner as well. And Werner is only 22 years old and he would be the perfect signing for Liverpool. He has scored 11 goals in just 17 games in the Bundesliga this season, so that's a terrific return. And this is what the CEO said about Werner. Of course, we have to know at the latest after the end of the season. A club like us cannot afford to go with Timo Werner in a final contract year. So he's referring to, they have to know whether Werner stays or leaves. So if he doesn't sign a new contract, they will put him on the transfer list. And he's also saying it's illogical that such a player should be courted by clubs that have a very different sporting perspective and different financial possibilities than we have. But as long as we develop as a club, and of course the Champions League participation would be very helpful, I believe that Werner is still in good hands with us. If Timo does not strive for the highest possible salary, then it would be a good investment in his sporting future. So basically CEO is saying that if Timo Werner doesn't want the biggest salary that he could get, he could stay at Leipzig and still develop in a pretty good rate. Leipzig are in the mix for the top 4 in the Bundesliga. They already qualified for the Champions League the season before last season, so they certainly have potential to finish in the top 4. But I think Werner wants to test himself abroad, and I'm sure that he knows a lot about Liverpool, because Liverpool are covered extensively in the German media because of Jurgen Klopp, and also because the Premier League is very popular in Germany. And the Liverpool scouts actually were in attendance to see him score twice against Borussia Mönchengladbach in early December. And Bayern, Munich and Liverpool are heavily interested in him. But I think a lot depends on Robert Lewandowski's future. If Lewandowski stays at Bayern Munich, if he stays there, I can't see Werner going to Bayern Munich. He doesn't want to sit on the bench. On the other hand, at Liverpool, as I already said in one of the previous videos that I made, Werner could play without Liverpool actually signing any of Salah, Firmino or Mane, because Firmino has been playing in the number 10 position for quite a lot of games this season, and Salah was our focal point, our striker. Up front, Salah played the furthest forward out of all players, because frankly he's the best finisher in Liverpool, and I think it makes sense for Jurgen Klopp to put him there, and he justified it. He already has like 16 goals this season, I think. So yeah, Salah could come back to the right wing and Werner could play up front with Firmino, Salah and Mane behind him against the smaller sides. And against the bigger teams, which is not that many games in a season, either Werner or Firmino could be on the bench and we could play with the 4-3-3 formation. But Liverpool need to continue to evolve and strive for greatness. So I'm really hoping that that Liverpool will sign Werner. There is a big possibility that this will happen in January, but at the moment Jurgen Klopp doesn't say whether we will sign somebody or not. So I think we will just see how the January pans out. And in the background, I'm sure that Liverpool are working hard on making 1 or 2 transfers, because this season is the best ever start to any Liverpool season in the club's history, including that 18 seasons where we won the league title. So I really hope that Liverpool will take this opportunity, but Manchester City will be a really tough opposition in the title race. So I think Liverpool need all the help that they can get. And the 18-year-old Ryan Sessegnon, who is an England under-21 international, has spoken of his love for Liverpool and growing up idolizing Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard. What do you make about it? What do you make of that? Let me know, guys, because I was so happy to hear this. It's very rare to see another Premier League player playing in the Premier League to speak so highly of Liverpool and also Steven Gerrard. And although, you know, Fulham has been struggling, they just went out of the FA Cup as well at home to, I think it was Oldham Athletic, where Ryan Sessegnon gave away a penalty, which was pretty unlucky. But Liverpool were actually interested in Ryan Sessegnon 18 months ago, but you know, we instead went for Andrew Robertson, and what a signing that turned out to be. Andrew Robertson is honestly, in my opinion, the best left back in the Premier League right now, but feel free to argue against that in the comments below. And also he was speaking on BT Sports What I Wore series. Sessegnon has shown no sign of you know, hiding his admiration for Liverpool, and he said this: I remember watching videos of Gerrard being the number 70 player at Liverpool. There was one goal I remember that he scored against Everton at Goodison Park. That was a brilliant goal where Gerrard did a body feint and then put it past the defender and the goalkeeper into the top corner. Sessegnon said this: it was a screamer right-footed shot. That's why I remember this kid. And he was asked if he had a favorite Liverpool kit, and he said, yeah, I did. It was the 2008-2009 kit. Where did I wear it? Near my house to play football. I always supported Liverpool, so my dad brought me the Gerrard top. He was my favorite player. Wow, what a statement from Ryan Sessegnon, one of the biggest talents in English football, saying I always supported Liverpool. Honestly, if that is not an open invitation from Ryan Sessegnon for Liverpool to put in a bid for him, then I don't know how much more obvious he can make it. And also the Liverpool Echo reported previously that Ryan Sessegnon wants to move to Liverpool in the January transfer window or next summer, which is really promising. And I'm just hoping that Liverpool are interested in him, because honestly he is a brilliant player. He's very raw, he makes mistakes, but he already scored quite a few goals for Fulham in their campaign where they got promoted to the Premier League. And this season, you know, Fulham has been struggling mainly with their defense, but Ryan Sessegnon, I think, as a young player, is adapting well to the Premier League. And yes, he needs time. Maybe probably we should leave him at Fulham, but if until the summer, I mean, and maybe when Fulham, or should I say, if Fulham get relegated, which I really hope that Fulham don't get relegated, because they're a decent club with some really good talented players. But if Fulham get relegated, Liverpool could have another, you know, bargain to sign up, because remember in the past few seasons we picked up actually quite a few players who were very good deals from clubs who were relegated. Wijnaldum was signed when Newcastle went down. then Andrew Robertson was signed when Hull City went down, and then Xherdan Shaqiri was signed when Stoke City went down. And all three of those transfers have been monumental successes at Liverpool, even though many fans, including myself, I will admit, wasn't the biggest fan of, you know, signing players from relegated clubs. I wasn't sure on Wijnaldum at the time, but he had a great goal-scoring season at Newcastle. I was even less sure about Robertson, who, you know, played for Hull City, who conceded so many goals, but it showed that the Liverpool scouts know a lot about you know, scouting players, and they know what they are doing. On the Shaqiri transfer, I wasn't concerned at all, because for 12 million to get a player of Shaqiri's quality, who already played at World Cups, at Euros, and who was you know, a Switzerland international for many years, and Shaqiri also played for Bayern Munich and Inter Milan before going to Stoke City, so he knew what it takes to play for a big club. On the other hand, you know, Andrew Robertson was a pretty, you know, low key player, but it showed that it was a brilliant transfers, all three of them. So I really hope that Sessegnon becomes the fourth player like that we sign. He would command a lot of money, but I think Liverpool need to look at bringing in another left back, sorry, because I think Moreno is going to Spain probably in the summer, so Liverpool have to think about replacing Moreno. And also the Daily Express have claimed that Sessegnon has decided he wants to move to Liverpool because he realized that he will probably have a big chance to play under Jurgen Klopp, because Jurgen Klopp is not shy to put in young players into the team. And also, Alexander Arnold made some very interesting comments about the Wolves-Liverpool game, which will be tonight, and I will be covering it on this channel, so really looking forward to that. He says it's not a free hit against Wolves, it's a chance to win a trophy, the FA Cup, and everyone at Liverpool wants to win things. We are not going there to get knocked out. We want to win. It becomes a habit. I remember Steven Gerrard's goals against West Ham. It was a great final in 2006, a great day for the club. We are all trying to get back to those days again, and hopefully that will happen this season. We haven't won a trophy for a few years. It's been too long, really, for a club like this. And I fully agree with Alexander Arnold. I heard some fans on social media, some Liverpool fans, saying that they want Liverpool to go out of the FA Cup just to concentrate on the Premier League. I don't. I honestly don't. I want Liverpool to try to win the Premier League and the FA Cup as well this season. I think we have the squad to cope with the FA Cup. Yes, at the moment we have a lot of injuries, but when Joe Gomez and Matip comes back, we have enough cover, and we also have James Milner, we have Camacho, who could play right back tonight against Wolves, we have Fabinho, who can play right back. He has been playing right back for Brazil as well, and we still have Lovren, Van Dijk. We have that 16-year-old Dutch teenager at the Liverpool under 18s who is doing brilliantly, and he just has been given the 51 squad number, and he will be probably on the bench against Wolves, not starting, but Jurgen Klopp will probably give him a chance. So I really want to go far in the FA Cup, and if we play like 70 or 80% our second string side, like we could start with Shaqiri, Sturridge and Divock Origi up front, and that is a strike force which is good enough to knock out most lower division sides or most other Premier League teams, in my opinion. If the midfield clicks, Lallana could start, Naby Keita could start, and maybe Henderson as well. So I really hope that Liverpool will go for the FA Cup as well. But of course it's not the biggest priority, but I want Liverpool to get to a cup final. I want to experience Liverpool winning another trophy, and there is no guarantee that even if Liverpool concentrate on the Premier League that we will win it, because we are up against one of the greatest sides, Manchester City. But I just want Liverpool to win trophies, and the biggest clubs always take every competition seriously and try to get to the final. And I think Man City already have a disadvantage with having to play the League Cup semi-finals this month, so let's go for it. Let's go for the FA Cup. That's my opinion. Let me know how did you enjoy this video, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Bye.